All right, and I would like you to maybe think of a message that you could send right now to Polish people, people who have actually been through a communist regime and have this kind of negative attitude towards something we say because they associate it with these old times. So something that would maybe make them change their mind about what we advocate.
I would say that the seeds of communism were very well-meaning if you read those that were in philosophy towards it. The problem is it wasn't thought out, and there was no way to actually create the environment because of the scarcity that was inherent. The communism also existed within the larger structure of the market. So communist trade had to engage the market on an international level. They also used money in the lower echelon of it, while the means of production was controlled by an elite. And these are all, none of this could possibly work. So you don't look at communism from the standpoint as that's what a communal concept was, as though any concept where you're not trading is going to lead to that type of circumstance. I'll say this though, for those that are fearful, I would be much more fearful of what we're doing today, given the incredible loss of biodiversity, the incredible consumption overshoot we have today because of industrial inefficiency, which is leading to vast life support decline. Almost every life support system on this planet is in decline. And we have a population that's going to be 9 billion soon. I would also say that the competitive society, especially with this pressure that I've just mentioned, the competitive society breeds destabilization. It breeds war. It breeds uprisings. We've had one uprising. There's probably an uprising, a couple of them happening right now. There's uprising almost every day right now. Why? Because of inequality, a lack of resources, and basic representation of inefficiency. Between these two things, the fear of dictatorship, the fear of loss of freedom, much lower on my sense of priority. And I'm not saying that anything would lead to these issues. I'm saying we need to be aware of the problem we're actually in. The market has killed more people in the past 100 years than every war and every dictator combined due to its structural violence, meaning due to the fact that because we have this means to create an abundance, we don't utilize it because of the preservation of scarcity. Therefore, all these people suffer and die just because this is the nature of the system. And yet we don't see it. It's invisible.